Hey everyone, it's Miss Vella. I'm going to be showing you what to do for your project today. Your first step is going to be painting the waves of your picture, and you're going to use some colors that are blue and white to create those beautiful waves. You can start by doing a blue stripe and then another white stripe next to it. And if you do that, you can kind of blend the colors together by wiggling your brush back and forth, and that will make it look like the crest of a wave. So I'm going to paint all of my waves first with the blue and the white. After that, I'll start doing my sand. If you're a person who didn't get to finish coloring last time we worked on these, you'll want to do that before you start painting today. So the first step is finish coloring, and then it's ready for the waves. Now that I've finished with that, this is what it looks like. The next step is to do the sand, and that has a lot of steps. Here's what you have to do. The first thing you need is one of these folded pieces of paper. This is what I like to call a sand catcher because it catches the sand. We're using real sand today. So this gets opened up and goes right under your paper. Your paper is going to go like this so that it fits really well on that big paper. You are not going to want to put it this way, and that is kind of weird because it's going to be sideways, but I want you to turn it this way so that it catches as much sand as possible. Now, once you have that there, you're ready for the sand. You'll need two tools for your sand. The two tools you need for sand are my mixture here, that's glue and paint, and you're going to use that to create a sticky area, and then you'll sprinkle the actual sand, which is mixed with glitter. It's sand and glitter mixed together. So you're going to do this in sections because the glue dries. The first section, we're going to just paint one area that's big around all your flip-flops and do a careful job around all your details. If you have shells or crabs, you don't want to paint over them, you want to paint around them. So maybe do a big section about as much as this. You could do close to half of it. Now I'm ready to sprinkle some sand. So I'm going to take a handful and just sprinkle a little bit over the whole area. Once you've dumped it all over the area, or sprinkled it I should say, please don't dump it, then you're going to pick this up and let all the sand fall onto the paper. Then you can just keep going and leave that sand on the paper underneath you. Do the next section. I'll show you what we're going to do with that extra sand later. The sand catcher is going to help us save all the sand so that we don't waste any. And once that's all covered, you can take another handful and sprinkle it over your picture. Remember not to use too much. Now I can go like this and get it off my hands. And now I'm ready to shake it off and see what my final picture looks like. Woo! Now I'm going to put it in the drying rack and then come back to my table spot. My sand catcher is ready to go. So now I'm going to grab both ends of my sand catcher like this. All of the extra sand is going to go right into the middle where it's folded. And now I can pour it right into this bucket to save it. So I'm going to pick this up and then put this right into the bucket and pour. All the extra sand's going to go in there. That's how we're going to keep our place clean and awesome.